and then everybody started to get married, have their own families, so the family started to separate, right? But even though as much we were separated, we still find that time to come together, right? If it's once a week or once a month or once every 2 weeks, everybody's made that sacrifice to still,
This is the scarf.
Sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grandma. Happy birthday to you.
Are you 10? Are you 20? Are you 30? Are you 40? Are you 50? Are you 60? Are you 70? Are you 71? Are you 72? Are you 73?
Make a good wish. Make a good wish.
he was always lovable. He was always lovable towards her, and he had a nickname for her. He would call her Cinderella, like something like Cinderella, right? But it was like a call name for her.
Yeah.
So when he would drink, he would like kind of go and he would be affectionate and he would kiss her, and she was shy. She didn't want to kiss him in front of us and stuff, right?
I was just 17 years old.
Watch it, Joseph. Watch it.
Yeah, he was 21.
Watch it.
I remember I left February 3rd. My daughter Amira is born February 3rd. I wrote that on the calendar. I think I still have that calendar when I wrote, left Toronto February 3rd.
Yeah, it's soft tissue.
Whenever my mom loves to be in the kitchen. I adore that for all these years, being on her feet, being in the kitchen. And my dad, always, most of the time he will sit down, but a few times he will come in and check what's cooking on the stove, and he's trying to a little irritate my mom, but so that as a couple, you have to make a balance and have that loving feeling.
Hello? Hi, it's
That's it.
I know, I'm busy.
There was a shortage of stuff, but we make the best of it. We did good. Like, she make it work. I don't know how the heck she did it.
Grandma has so much great characteristics. Like, I'm so grateful to have a grandma like her. So one thing I can say about Grandma is that she's very inviting. Like, the amount of people that, like, all the boyfriends and girlfriends that Grandma has been introduced to.
When we get to her house, normally it's like, we go and we say hi and we hug and kiss her, like automatically. That's the first thing we do when we see. And then she asks us if we ate anything, or if I came home from school, she asked me if I'm hungry, or like what I did at school today.
Yeah. How close all the sisters and brothers are, like my aunts and uncles. How much stories they have to tell. And even growing up, they lived in one house when they moved here. I really think that like that set the template to what we are now as a family, like a bigger family with all the grandkids and everything.
Basically my brothers and sisters, not cousins.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what it was for me. Everybody was just loving. We played all the time. Go to the park, basketball, soccer, football, all of that. Board games, we did everything together.
Because I'm an only child, yeah, it's nice. I feel like I'd prefer to have it like this than have like my own siblings. Because I mean, I practically consider Devin and Intiaz my siblings anyway. Well, all of them.
We always like make the time to like go see each other. And that kind of shows how much we value family and like being connected to each other. Because when all of us are like together in one place, that's when things become like super fun and like chaotic. Because of how intimate we are with each other, like how close we are.
Why are you crying?
Right.
Yeah, man. It's okay. You should be happy.
What is song we are going for the song? Don't worry, be happy.
Happiness.
DJ Nandini, DJ.
DJ, play birthday song.
There were days where, you know, I thought about him a lot, cried over him, but I think Grandma dealt with it very well. She handled it. There wasn't a time that I saw her emotional. The only time she would become emotional is if we talked about him. But otherwise that she wasn't depressed.
But coming back after 10 years after my dad passed away, I don't know, it was, I kind of felt like it was for me. I can't change that. It was chosen for me to be up there for some reason.
Personally, for me growing up, it wasn't hard. I think society itself, dealing with society when we came to Canada was hard. We had love, shelter, you know, food. We weren't short of anything. Our parents gave us whatever we could.
I had the opportunity when we were growing up, like I told you, it was just me and Dad working. We used to go farming. Yeah. Me, him, and Mom. Yeah. We'll do farming, we'll read people farm for them. We'll stay over, the three of us, right? We'll stay there, and for a few days, come on back. I used to go fishing with him. Me and him would go fishing. So that closeness that I had with them, nobody else experienced that. Seven other younger brothers and sisters. And so, but it worked out. Yeah.
It's a nice car.
I'm right here.
To dearest sister Lilo, blessing upon you celebrating this special birthday, 75 years, how wonderful. May Allah bless you with many, many more healthy birthdays. Dougie wants it. Dougie wants it
Seeing these new faces into our great big family, it's beautiful. It blew me apart how Zahir is married now. Vinita is married. One time I used to take these guys to movies, take them to parks. We had some beautiful times, and now seeing them growing up to grown teenagers and now chosen a wife and start a family, it blew me apart, and it's a lovely feeling to see that they've grown, chosen how they want to picture their life to be. So, why did I come here 10 years after? It was the moment I wasn't able, with my kids surrounding me, I wasn't able to come. So now I'm able, and I can't miss this moment of my mom's birthday. It's gonna be a special moment, so I had to do this for my kids, for my mom, for my siblings.
And the guy charged them $10 and he cleaned them up, and he said fresh them in just catch them.
Wow.
And she bring them but all frozen up. When me defrost them, me got to give one piece, I'm not one piece. I got to use them out, you can't take them back. And she tell me she get two, she friend no want a head. But Chuck say you can make soup with them. There was a gorgeous princess. Like every princess, she dreamed of finding her own prince and live happily ever after.
Special thanks go out to my brother, Safraz, who came all the way from Calgary to be here for our mother's birthday. It is so nice to see you and your adorable children after so many years. Devin, Nyron, Emran, and Justin loves you a lot. You are their world. You took care of Devin since he was 2 years old, and for that I am very grateful.
And one of the strongest women I know. She is full of love and is caring and has an absolutely big heart. Everyone knows what an amazing cook my grandma is, and that goes without saying.
Already know this woman. You know who she is. You know what she represents. You know what she means to us. I think it'll be a little bit redundant for me to sing her praises when you already know that song though. You know how great she is, how awesome she is.
Any of the cousins that grew up in Melbourne would know coming home after school to grandma's house, and you would see her watching Young and the Restless. And she would have something made, either she would put chips out or something, and all the cousins would show up and everything. And then after we would go to the park and stuff, but before we would come, and grandma would always say make sure you just wash your feet while you bring in no dirt and stuff. And those are always the best. Some other grandma quotes I want to say is when she get scam calls from different companies, and she'd be sorry, I'm not interested.
Live a long and healthy life so you can enjoy many, 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 many more great grandchildren. Happy birthday, Grandma. We love you.
This week, it was the 27th was her actual birthday, so I called her, and I was at work at lunch at the time, and I called her, and then I wished her happy birthday, and then before she hung up, she told me that she loves me, and I'm a grown man, but hearing that brought me to my knees. So no matter, I can speak for all the grandkids, no matter how grown up we are, with children and life, we'll always be grandma's baby. So just on behalf of everyone, just wanted to tell you that we love you. then, so these songs I'm about to sing, each song is a special meaning. Sohani raat dar chuki, na jaane tum kab आओगे. सुहानी रात दर चुकी, ना जाने तुम कब आओगे. जहाँ की रुत बदल चुकी.
It was so beautiful, you know. The picture was just how my mom and dad was knitted together and brought that togetherness. We still had that institution of ourselves bringing that, so we follow that pattern of togetherness with us as they showed us the pattern, and we try to fit that in as best as we could. It was a wonderful feeling, you know, that togetherness together.
I think as we get older, and because as Grandma's getting older, I think we've gotten closer. Like we try to spend as much time together now, because you don't know. Not necessarily Grandma, it could happen to any one of us, right? So I think when we're together, you just take that time, right? And you enjoy it.
The one thing I hope for is that we stay close like we are now, and we always get together and keep doing things together, right? And we won't change, and even the kids, the younger kids.
Happy birthday to you.
I hope that our traditions get passed on of just constantly getting together and just having a good time with everybody. I hope that gets passed down. Every Friday we always meet at Grandma's, and I hope that that stays in some kind of way.
I hope that everybody stays together, everybody has long lives, everybody's healthy, everybody's successful. You know, we're always gonna be around each other. There's always gonna be a party somewhere.
Again, I hope we all still keep in contact with each other. With 20 plus cousins, it's gonna be hard, but that's what I hope, is that we all still stay in contact with each other and stuff even when we get older.